All right, here we are.
Yeah.
So, welcome everybody to Aley and I Sitting with the Soul. I believe that's what we called it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Sitting with the soul.
um, a place where you can come and feel safe, and it's a sacred space and a place. All right.
It's 7 o'clock on her first day of work again. That's why you get to forgive her.
I don't know. I've lost my speech ever since I worked hard in the sun, I think. But Allie, how are you?
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm still recovering from the weekend news, and
Oh,
but it was interesting that I think many have said that we had a timeline jump, that this was something that was going to happen, and
oh,
and if you look at this, there's a thing called the Schumann
right.
resonance.
Which I
It went
get to
it
follow.
spiked. Yeah, it spiked this
Really?
on that day. Yeah, so she's in 2 years faster than she might have been, but if
Mm.
he had waited. And today, with I was on with another reader who's a psychic lady, she says that around the time of 8/8, the Lion's Gate,
Portal.
uh, we're going to have some more, and
Oh,
hopefully it'll be all good news for all of us.
I
So
hope
yeah,
so. Would
something
that be
to
lovely?
look forward to. I hope. Yeah, yeah,
I
uh-huh.
swear we've been going through time jumps anyways because
Yeah.
I was off for 7 weeks for
Hmm.
the summer, and the first 4 weeks went by so beautifully, wonderfully. And then
Yeah.
all of a sudden, a week had passed. I'm like, wait.
I
Did we
know.
even have this last week?
I
And then the
know.
next week went by fast, but not like missing. Like the first that week was missing.
Yeah,
And then,
yeah.
yeah, so now I'm back to work. Today was my first day back at work, and I'm at a new school, and so a new group of people. I had a lovely day. It was
That's
a
wonderful.
10-hour day, but they let me go at 9 hours. But it went by so fast. I was like,
Yeah.
day,
Oh,
happy day.
yeah. That's okay when you're in a situation like that, especially in something new. It's great to have it go by fast.
Yes,
But
and
when you're at home and you're trying to enjoy the day, it's no good to already be 3 or 4 o'clock. Yeah, yeah, I
I
get
was
it.
telling Allie backstage that before I started here, um, I went one day before school ended. They invited me to their end of year breakfast, so I got to meet a couple people. Well, everybody, but really just a couple people. And
Mhm.
but as starting a couple weeks ago, I started having dreams like they were memories of me going down the hall and doing this and that. And when I was there today, talking to different people in different situations, it's like I kind of stopped and looked around, going, why does this seem so familiar? And I've
Yeah.
never been in the media center, but talking with
Mhm.
the lady who I met at the breakfast, I just feel like I've already been there and I'm returning.
That's so cool.
So
It
is that
really
not?
is.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
all right,
it
let's
is.
say
It's
hey to
meant to be.
everybody.
Yeah, let's say
Um,
hey.
yeah. So we have T. Lynn, glutton for punishment, keeps coming back. We have Amelia,
Yeah.
welcome, welcome.
Uh-huh.
We have Amanda, who started her
Amanda.
own channel and she's doing
Yes.
very well.
Yes.
And I've extended the invitation of doing readings with her.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So she's getting around on the YouTube now.
Yep.
Bora,
It's, it's
you've been
Janet.
popping in again lately. I love seeing
Yeah,
you. Thank
I
you.
know. Uh-huh.
And Nancy, beautiful Nancy.
Hi, Nancy.
Oh my gosh, it was so lovely. I don't know, Allie, if you, I don't know if I told you. Right before my birthday, I went to visit Nancy.
Went
She's
up to,
less than
yeah,
2 hours drive.
I know.
So we had a wonderful time. And then
I bet
Brendan
you
was
did.
here.
Hi, Brendan.
Yeah, I
Nice to
still
see
need to
you.
watch the video. We had a jammy party, live jammy party, and you know, Jim's here. I
Uh-huh.
We both had a rum and Dr. Pepper, but I it took me 2 hours to drink mine, so I wasn't like
Yeah, I hear
anything.
you.
But
I
from
hear
the
you.
energy of being there, and I was getting slap happy because we started at 9, and that's usually my bedtime. So we had so much fun. So
That's
hi,
good.
Ivana.
Hi,
Ivana,
Ivana.
we're on a Thursday at 7. So everybody come
Good.
join us then.
Wonderful.
We always
Yeah.
have wonderful time together. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, I haven't watched the video. I want to see what a fool I made myself. Hi, Tommy.
Oh,
I get a little slap happy sometimes, especially when I'm on with Ivana. My Claire Goofiance just goes full swing.
Claire, I love it. Claire Goofiance.
Yeah, well, it was like, I don't know, maybe close to 10 years ago. One day I was just, okay, I have clairvoyance, I have clair sentience, I have clair audience, I have clair. I'm like, I have clair goofiance.
I have Claire musicians too, musicians, because I
Oh, love
just
it.
put a song.
And I swear I hear music and everything. And sometimes when I'm in the shower listening to my music, I am hearing a different song than what's playing. And sometimes I have to shut the shower off going, what song is that? But it's not the one I'm
I
hearing.
know.
So Amanda always has a lovely comment. She says,
I
hello,
know. Well,
beautiful
good. Yeah, you got to
ladies.
take care of your house right now. That's
Yes,
no problem. Yeah.
yes. New home. I'm excited for you. I want a new home.
Yeah.
Linda,
Hi, Linda.
welcome back.
Hi.
Goodness.
Yes.
So love seeing everybody here. And
Mhm.
yeah, so tonight we're just whatever, right? Whatever
Right.
questions you have, we're here.
Right.
Um oh, and my eyes are itching. So gosh, do you have any particular decks you're using
Believe it or not, I don't know if I have done this with you yet, but I have 2 tarot decks that I'm actually using once in a while. Mostly reading, with one of them, I mostly only read uh, uh, heads up.
tonight? Right.
This one is okay because it gives me some help. And
Uh-huh.
then I also have a deck that tells people what some of their spiritual talents are.
Ooh, loving
And
that.
I have one also that's Wisdom of the Elders. And it's an interesting deck because it, like this one here, Plant Nation, Herbal Medicine.
Oh,
I don't
I
know.
have
It's
not
just,
seen this
it's got
one.
different kinds. Yeah, it's just so I haven't used it a lot, but I thought, well, that's a good one to bring out. So,
Perfect, perfect.
yeah. How about you? What
Star
you got?
bar.
Hi,
Star bar.
Starbar. Yeah.
Okay, so the first intentions were I always say that I want 2 tarot, 2 oracle, that's it. But it depends on the question, doesn't it? And then it's like,
It does.
and now
Yep.
that you say spiritual gifts, a lot lately people are asking for their spiritual gifts, so I might go grab one more deck. But
Okay.
I lit some incense and I think it's messing with my eyeballs. So I don't know. I felt a little whimsical today because summer is ending, and so I got the mystical moments,
Hmm.
which seems no, that's the hangman. That's why it's upside down. So tarot, the mystical moments, and then I thought I would get the phantasma tarot. It's a little bit of summery fae energy, elemental energy.
Ooh, yeah.
Those are my 2 tarot. And then if anybody asks for a loved one, of course, I always have my good tarot. And then for Oracle, I decided to go with but I think it's called Botanical Impressions. I
Uh-huh.
pulled a card for myself the other day. I'm like, I haven't used this in a while, so I need to use it.
Okay.
And
Cool.
then I have, if called upon, this new deck that I got that Soul, I have no idea what it's called. Anyways, it's a very sorry, I'll put it this way. The artwork is beautiful and the messages are very much almost like an unconditional love.
Great.
Yeah. So
So could you do me a favor?
yeah.
I was telling you I can't type, and I tried to type into the chat again. It didn't work. But
Oh,
Amanda wondered what the deck for gifts was. So would you mind putting in Etsy is where you get this, and there's a lady that does it's MAHRUKHX.
ooh.
I
And
know
the name
that,
of
and that's Yeah, that's the name. That's the name of the Etsy lady. And I
Okay.
have other called Golden Insight and so on. But this one was spiritual gifts.
Oh,
So
okay. And what's the name of the deck? Does it have a name?
no, spiritual gifts, I think
Spiritual
is
gifts. Okay.
yeah.
The reason why I'm asking, because the last couple decks that I've bought off of Etsy for independent spiritual
Yeah.
gift deck
Thank you.
have no name.
Yeah.
Like I
They
got
don't
this
sometimes. Yeah.
beautiful one of
Uh-huh.
this absolutely beautiful fairy deck.
Oh, that's lovely.
It is,
Yeah.
and the unfortunate thing, she doesn't offer it in tarot size, and
Oh,
she
it's a
offers
smaller one.
mini though. But
Okay.
it's so beautiful. It needs to be bigger, but it
Yeah.
has no name, so I couldn't tell people how.
I know. And the only reason I even know about this person was because the cards I use, like this, that I do, and you get like a light bulb, and she has these kind of
Oh
cards.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've
And
seen you
so,
use that deck. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna go grab a something papery to wipe my tears.
Oh dear. Okay.
I
All
don't
right. You're welcome, Amanda. No problem. No problem. I'm going to try to get
know.
on. I'm going to try to get on YouTube through my phone, and then I can write things.
Oh, there you go. That's what I do. That's how
Yeah.
I never type it through StreamYard because I like my emojis.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah.
But I've been having the worst time with my eyes burning lately. And then I go light some incense. Go figure. Well, I lighted. Is that right? I lit.
You lit?
Bear with
You
me,
got lit?
people.
Did you get lit?
Oh my God, I'm lit. So, oh wait,
I
hello.
know.
I meant to hit
Yeah,
Constance.
that's okay.
Okay.
Hi, Constance.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
So we've already got some people. I don't know if you want to star them.
yes, okay. All right, so let's start starring. And Aley, while I'm starring, would you like to call in some energies and protections, or you want me to
Oh,
do it?
absolutely. Okay.
Oh, I'd
No,
love
I'd
to
be happy
do
to do that. I'd be
that.
happy. All right. So, Father, Mother, God, Creator, and Giver of life, please protect our readings here today, and provide most beneficial outcome for all of our questions, and allow and protect Archangel Michael to protect us with his sword, and bathe us in the beauty of white light and rainbows, pinks, whatever colors that you like, whether you're in the chat, whether you're watching later, or whether you're us reading here today. We ask for divine protection, and we thank you for having this done, and let it is so. Thank
It
you.
is so.
Sorry,
And
I'm
let it
tripping.
be.
And let it be.
And
Let it be. Let it be.
Ivana also, maybe I might have typed it in wrong. There it is on Etsy. Ivana, do you have the same deck?
She has the one I showed you, the bigger
Okay.
one. Yeah.
That's where I've
But
seen it also. Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so all right, so we're going to go ahead and start readings, questions. If you have any, please put them in capital letters. My eyes are blurry and burning right now, and I can recognize them better if they're in caps and emojis. I don't know if it's the allergy. You know, I've been feeling fall weather a couple weeks ago. And it's like it's too soon to be fall. And then my eyes, when I wake up in the morning, I am so scary looking. And that usually doesn't happen till closer to October.
Really?
And my neighbor's maple is already looking like it's trying to turn some. Her maple goes the most jewel tone garnet colors.
It's been today and yesterday. It's a little bit overcast, which is fine. But we had 16 days of over 80 weather and beautiful sun, blue sky, and a breeze, not humidity. And I felt really like,
wasn't
wow, what
it
a gift!
nice? Wasn't it nice?
So nice. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Because I got most of my yard work done right when I got off work for the summer, and it was
Good.
beautiful in the mornings. It was getting hot, but thankfully somehow, maybe it's because all the trees I planted, every piece of yard work I had to do was in the shade. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Well, that's
So
good though.
let's
That's
see what Ivana says. This early turn of fall may explain
mm,
why so many of us are
yeah,
having it. Yeah.
yeah,
I've
yeah.
been feeling a little, I don't know. I don't even know how to
It's
describe how I
its
feel.
energy is
Other
odd. It's
than
chaotic. Yeah.
exhausted all the time.
Yes.
My
I'm
last
t-
2 weeks, I was just like, I couldn't get up to do anything that I needed to do.
I
All
understand.
right. So, all right.
Mhm.
Amanda loves Ivana's Supergirl. Supergirl.
Bhavang is very cool. Yeah.
Okay. So, had a crazy and unlike me amount of anxiety this week for the. Okay. Is this a
Well,
question?
I'm
Or is
wondering if
it a comment?
I'm just
It's a
wondering if it's
comment.
the energy of the chaos and also, Liz, that the Schumann resonance spiked during that right before that announcement. And we just talked about the fact we had a timeline jump. And so that would create some anxiety. It's like, what's going on? And I think a lot of us were really, really riding on Biden. And it's okay that Kamala is it's okay now. But I think a lot of us felt that. And I said to Ginger, it's a lot like when somebody is pushed out of a job because they are too
Yes.
old and
Yeah.
they bring in two younger people
Yeah.
or whatever. It's yeah.
Here's
And
your
I've seen it.
10-year stamps. And
Yeah, absolutely.
send us
Yep.
a postcard for whatever. So
Yeah,
Charlie
I get it,
joined
Miss.
us. Hi, Charlie.
Hi, Charlie. Yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
all of our energy is off. As a
mhm.
matter of fact, I refused to come on after I heard on Sunday because or was it so yeah, it's only been 24 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe 30 hours. I just couldn't come on. I was asked, "Do you want to come on and talk about it?"
Mm,
I just don't want to. I just don't
right.
want to. I'm
Yeah.
okay today. Yeah.
Hi, Leah.
Hi, Leah.
All right, so we're taking a couple more questions. So if anybody would like a reading, whether it's a general
Okay.
reading, message from spirit, just pop it in. Hi, Wiki.
Mm-hmm.
All
It's nice
right,
to
then.
see you.
So I
Yeah.
think, uh,
Good girl. That's what I did. Yeah.
yeah,
I did
maybe.
too. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so here's who I have so far, and if you don't hear me call your name, just make me aware. Chat was going
Okay.
pretty fast. So we have Ivana, Linda, Genful Journey. We have Brendan, we have Constance, and we have Charlie. Sage of Fire. I
Okay.
love
And
that.
Leah just posted.
Leah just popped. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. All right. So, all right.
Hi,
And
Jen.
hi, Majestic. Yeah, Jess, I asked, you popped out just, I guess, just as I was asking if you wanted a reading the other night. So if you would like a reading, because you were in chat for so long, pop in a question and I'll make sure you're read. And then
Mm-hmm.
Fun Boy. Okay. Um, Fun Boy wants to know if he can donate.
Do you have
Um,
a PayPal? Put it up for him. If you have one, honey.
yeah. So in
Yeah.
the description are both of our links if you want to donate. So go to that description because I'm not sure if I have Ivana. Oh my gosh, Ivana needs to be a mod here. Hang on. Let me see. Where are we?
Yeah. Yep.
Add as a
That would be awesome.
moderator. You know, I
Very good.
swear I've had her as a moderator before, but Wiki. So yeah, so I don't really have any moderators here. So Nancy's here. I forget. So
Don't
Nancy is
forget
real
Nancy.
nice.
She's true
This
blue.
might be her. She might be cook lurking too. So but yeah, I just Jess will know what I'm talking about when I saw the chat the other night, and so thank you for making me aware. Some people, they're always in our chats asking for readings, and I love giving our regulars readings, but
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
some I ask that you understand that when we have new people, we'd love to read for them
Yeah.
as well. And
Yeah.
we had someone in the chat that apparently was going around either all day or whatever, getting readings from everybody and asked to be put on the top of the line. I did it once, and it's going to be one time only, but I didn't know that she'd been channel hopping. So
There's a lot of people that
I
do
like
that.
to be. Don't be shy of making me, Jesse. I did appreciate that information. So, but yeah. So I love to read for everybody, but
Oh, I do too.
those
But sometimes
who are
you can't.
new,
Yeah.
those who I read for every single time, if you don't mind taking, a step back for a moment to let some new people get readings,
There you go.
So, yeah. So, all right. So we have a room for maybe one or two more. So then trying to keep timelines. Do you have a, thank you, Amanda. Do you have a time for tonight? We'll keep it about an hour from now.
Sure.
Okay, so, and again, everyone, I just started back to work. So I'm a little bit tired, but I feel good. I'm surprised. I feel good. So, but, let's get going. I want to read for Ivana first.
Okay.
And
you are the boss. You're the boss.
Growing up, I realized, because I was such an introvert, but I did realize that, there were times where I got bossy. I was the oldest child.
I didn't think you're bossy. I just think you're the.
I didn't have a Y on that. No, but it just made me think of, I used to didn't think I was just the boss. And even when I was the boss for food and nutrition, I still wanted to feel like the team. And I had one girl that would always call me boss lady. I'm like, please don't call me boss lady. That just does not sound eloquent.
Oh, that's funny. I used to do that with my boss at the tax office. I'd call him boss, and he'd say, "I'm not your boss. You are an independent person." It's funny. All right, so I'm using some of these beautiful tarot cards that I have for you, Ivana. I have the Four of Cups that comes up first, and it says, it is the right way up. It says self-serving disinterest. It says, are you unmotivated, depressed, or weary because you've missed a certain opportunity? So I'm not sure if that resonates with you, but it is the summer. But the next card, whoo-wee, you got the Wheel of Fortune. And it says that, your karma, your destiny, your good luck. And it says, it's time for you. And I love that. And it's so a change is coming. And perhaps it's from this card that you were bored, dissatisfied with whatever was happening, and you were ready for a change. The next card I get is an interesting card, because there are some of these cards in this deck, even though it's a tarot deck, and it's called the Summer Solstice card. And it says here, the timing in a few weeks, let go of control, celebrate life, have fun. It's summer. So I don't know if you're planning on a vacation. I'm wondering if that's what it is. You were just tired of being at home, and maybe you're ready to do something. Yeah. It looks like it would be a good time for you. So thank you, Ivana.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Well, that would make sense with some of these cards I'm getting too. A vacation. I need to get away. I just wanted to pull one more card. So the first card I got for Ivana is this cute little blue. She looks like a bluebell to me. It is the hang one. let me hide Ivana's name. Ivana, you'll get your screen time on Thursday. Come on now. She's reminding me of Alice in Wonderland vibes I'm getting right now. Oh, I never noticed that. Okay, something's unzipping. So something's unveiling soon, Ivana. And it just seems like you might need to take some me time, some time to just breathe in life, breathe in nature, and and come out renewed for whatever is unveiling for you. In this image, she's surrounded by a lot of birds. So, this to me is all your spirit guides that are around you. They're just hanging out with you, and it's almost like it's almost like she's not upside down, but like she's laying in a field, in a nice field. And these birds are just like, it's almost like, here, let us give you some messages, some downloads, some healing, some just beautiful energy. Wow. And then for the next card, I got the Hermit, which I think is a peacock as well, maybe a white peacock. So again, I think this is for you to do a little introspection to maybe, I know you're already beautifully connected with your team, but I feel like maybe there's another, let's say, team member waiting to connect with you. And so maybe take some time in meditating and ask, is there another? And then this white, I'm going to say it's a white peacock. Peacocks are all about the message of walking in the energies of beauty and grace, but because this one is white, this is a more spiritual kind of beauty and grace. Yeah. So that's how I'm feeling with. Oh, I just got.
She's a Virgo and is represented by the Hermit, she says.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that cool?
And I picked you some flowers. It's the hyacinth. It says playfulness. Okay. Play is the royal road to childhood happiness and adult brilliance. That was said by Joseph Chilton Pierce, which really affirms my Alice in Wonderland energy I got in here.
It does.
Oh, see, I don't always read my oracle cards when I set them down. I'll read the tarot, and then let's see what they say. This is a beautiful image, and it says time for a quantum leap. Prepare for a makeover. Oh my God. So that just says it all for what I was feeling for you, Ivana. Yeah. And I'm jealous. I think, Ivana, are you taking, well, Ivana and I are actually going to start working on our mediumship, doing lives, more mediumship readings. Good. So we both need to practice. And so I think, I think something really, really exciting is happening for you, Ivana.
That's awesome.
Oh, so can't wait to hear all about it. So, goodness. So, Ivana, thank you. That was, that was a good reading. So,
yeah. I just want you to know it, but once you put the other question up, that Fun Boy had put in caps his question, just so you know.
Okay. Let me start them. Okay. Yep. And then thank you. All right. Let's see. Let's go up. Let me find Fun Boy here. Ivana says yes. She feels like just hanging around, waiting for the opportunity.
There you go.
Perfect.
There you go.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Let me. There he is. Okay. Let's see what we can do. And I feel bad for Fun Boy. Every time Fun Boy comes in is at the end of a live.
Well, this time at least it's not quite.
They're finally coming in and gonna get a reading. So I'm gonna make sure you get a reading tonight. So, and then I just want to welcome Jen here. Thank you. And
we have a new person that's never been here before, Starlight Solstice. Welcome.
Ooh. Thank you, Jess, for that. It does take a lot of reading, but like the other night, I never intend to go more than an hour and a half. But the other night, I kept getting new people coming in, and I just wanted to bless them with a reading. Next thing I know, it's 3 hours later.
I hear you.
So yes. So. Oh, thank you, Nancy. And if you don't mind putting in Aley's as well. So, Starlight Solstice, Thank you for popping in. Love that. Love your name. All right. So, all right. So the next reading, actually, if you guys don't mind, I would love to read for Fun Boy. They have been coming in for a
Yeah,
couple
that's
months
fine.
now, and
Yep.
oh my
Whatever
gosh.
you want to do is great. Yeah.
All right. The question is, did my ghost friends release any angry, violent ghost that may have killed himself across the street? Oh, okay. So someone killed themselves across the street from you. Angry energy, and you want to know, did your ghost friends release them? So let me ask you real quick, by release, do you mean release his energy into our world or release him into crossing over? So the
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'm thinking it's probably the first one, but
Jen,
oh,
I'm
Jen,
sorry you have a bad headache.
yeah.
Yeah. Take
Okay,
care of
so
yourself.
all right. So I'm trying to
Right.
think of what cards I want to pick.
Linda, you are in charge.
All right, I'm gonna change up. Like I said, I'm gonna change up during different decks for different questions. Okay. All right. So first, I want to know.
Wow. Wow. I got some interesting cards, Fun
Thank
Boy.
you.
All right. So
Release.
all of these are tarot uh, not inverted, not reversed, but and I'm not sure because you haven't answered about what they've done,
Yeah.
but maybe the answer will come in the cards. So the first card I get is the Five of Swords. And
Mm-hmm.
what does it say? Not by the rules. It
Oh.
says hostility, defeat,
Oh my gosh.
abusive. So I'm thinking to myself, if this is that angry ghost that had killed himself and hadn't released himself, he
Yeah.
would be that way. And so, of
Mm-hmm.
course, the others are going to come in and mitigate that if possible by doing what you're suggesting, that maybe they released him or they allowed him to be unleashed, so to speak. So, because my feeling is that if he killed himself, which is what you said, that he is the one binding himself to the earth. It's not
Mm-hmm.
because God doesn't really make us do that. It's what there is no purgatory. So, but he's still angry because he's stuck there. So I do get that. And the second card is, look at this one, the Four of Swords. And look, it's the repose of a dead, could be a dead person, but it
Yeah.
could also be somebody taking a break. And it says, going within, resting, healing, recalibrating. I love that. So it's like we know he was angry, we've recalibrated him. And then the King of Swords comes in and says they're trying to do things by the book. They're trying to be rational, stern, and precise and candid. And they're trying to detach him from his anger by letting him
Mm.
go.
Oh, that's wonderful.
This really, really answers the question, even if I don't know. I think that's fascinating, and it's interesting. They're all swords.
I love your cards. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
almost like my deck did not want to be involved. It's weird. It would
Okay.
not throw me any cards. But when I asked about the energy of the friends releasing, I got the Empress card. So
Okay.
this is the ghost friends energy. So they're all about that nurturing. So maybe they're trying to calm that spirit, so to speak.
Could be. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
uh, mm, mm, mm. Yeah, let me come back to that maybe. And then when I asked about the energy of this person who killed themselves, I got the High Priestess. So you
Something
can't
hidden.
help but to wonder,
Yeah.
what did he do behind closed doors?
Mhm.
Was
Mhm.
secrets. The priest is all about
Right.
secrets and high energy. So that's just describing his energy. So I'm asking about, well, what about the interaction or the, just tell me something, whatever. And oddly enough, I got the 10 of Cups. So I am just
Really?
a little perplexed about my cards. Let me try to pull one more.
Okay.
Clarify the 10 of Cups. Now the 10 of Cups could
Crossing
be
over.
reversed.
Yeah.
Could
Fun
be
Boy says
crossing
it's
over.
crossing over.
Ah, mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Makes
okay.
sense.
So we were on the right track then. Okay.
Yeah.
So which is interesting enough, because also I was thinking with the two candles being led to the light.
Yeah.
Being led to the light. But it might have taken a little extra work but they're so loving and nurturing that it might have just like changed his tune. He's like, oh, I would like to feel better and stuff.
Yeah.
So the 10 of Cups, I'm going to read this both way, in reversed and up. He was so unhappy. Maybe felt like he had nothing left to offer this world. Obviously, he
Yeah. Right.
right. So that's what, his energy. But I see, okay, I think he's been reunited with his family, because see all these family pictures and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so that would all make sense. So I'm hoping that this is true, that he has crossed over. And one final thought about the person. Yes.
Fun Boy said he was violent and causing noise complaints about his empty apartment.
Oh,
So
wow.
see, he couldn't give up his material attachments.
So, I mean, this is a death card. So this is about, yeah, isn't that funny? Yeah. So, I mean, he could have, I feel like he did put up some resistance in crossing over, perhaps. But, yeah. So, and hopefully that's true, that his energy is just gone, and somebody needs to go. Even Fun Boy, if you have this, it's all intention. Just stare at that house and just fill it with love and light energy, and just picture that white ball in the middle of that house, and then like a sunburst or starburst just expanding out and dissipating all residual negative energies. And just ask that house be just filled with love and light, so that the next tenant can be comfortable. Yeah. So
thank goodness it's now cleared, so a tenant can go in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, he did bind himself to the earth because he felt, well, I killed myself, so that means I'm in purgatory my whole life. And that's just not the way it worked.
Yeah.
Or never did, I guess.
Right. So
all right.
Yeah.
Thanks,
so thank you for letting us read on that. That was very interesting. So thank you for that question. For sure. So I hope you believe he bound him. Yeah. So maybe come back if you feel some energies and still want to, I don't know, I'm hoping that it's a done deal, and he's finally realized it's my time, because I didn't pull any evil, angry cards. So anyway, so I hope that helps in some way, Fun Boy, and please keep me posted. I would love to know. So all right. So all right. So next we have Constance.
Okay. Yeah.
And there we go. She would love a message.
All right, Constance.
Put my cards back. Okay. And welcome. That's funny. So I'm gonna. When a card wants to come out, it comes out.
Yes.
Oh my God! Look at this mess. Okay, you got a lot of energy, or I'm just like. I go to pick them up, and they all spewed out, but one card flipped up on top.
There you go.
So
there you go.
That's like hint. And then
hi, Mousy.
Who's here?
Mousy's here. Yeah. How slow is the stream? There's about a 40-second delay or a 30-second delay, Fun Boy.
Sometimes, yeah.
All right.
Isn't it
So,
typical for a mouse to lurk?
um, so while Ginger does 50 or 78 pickup, I'll go ahead and read.
I have been fumble fingers ever since I got home.
It's okay. All right. So I have that you're here at a crossroads, and I absolutely, this is one of my favorite cards because I love little raccoons as long as they're not in my garbage cans. They're so adorable. But you are at a crossroads, and this little guy is saying, you know,
He's so cute.
just take your time. There's some really cool raccoon videos now on YouTube that have domesticated raccoons, and you give them like a carrot, and they go like this, and then they
Oh,
carrot and eat it like a little kid would. It's so
oh my
adorable.
goodness.
Isn't that cute? Anyway, so you are at a crossroads and you're moving into higher love. Make sure that it's higher love for not only others, but for yourself and the divine. We have to love ourselves first in order to have that available to give to others. And finally, it says, you are walking, you have an eternal soul. It says eternal life. And I remember this morning when I read with this card, it was a mention that we trade in our bodies. They're like cars. Cars break down, they get rusty, they fall apart. We trade our bodies in and we get new bodies, but our soul remains the same. And so you're walking toward the light here, and they're just saying you're a beautiful soul that's been around for a very long time and is surrounded by higher love. And so enjoy. Yeah. Thank you. They share their food, Leah? I didn't know that. That's cute.
What deck was that raccoon in?
This one is called What We've Forgotten.
Oh.
And it's a gorgeous deck. It's very nice. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think it's all those things that we've forgotten, but they're timeless, and they remind us we already know this, but we've just forgotten it. Yeah. Yeah. You're welcome, Constance.
All right. Finish with my 78 card pickup.
You're welcome, fun boy.
Oh my goodness, that was funny. And then when I shuffled the next deck, one flew out. So what? What the fey, Constance? my first flipper popper, 6 of Wands. So okay, first of all, let's talk about the hummingbird energy here. That is gorgeous. And so for those of you who don't have been new to me, I have a little animal totem book that I put together, partly from the Spirit Animals deck from Jody Bergsma, and partly from just, the all-seeing, all-knowing Google. But I love the hummingbird energy, so I wanted to read that for you. Hummingbird energy speaks of joy, beauty, and miracles. It says, you bless the world with joy and love. Spread the miracles of happiness. Wow. So, okay, so this is 6 of Wands. Butterfingers. Okay. Beautiful. 6 of Wands energy. Wands obviously are like passions, creativity, fire, just doing what you love, what's in your heart, what's that fire inside of you that working towards your manifestations. And the 6 is the number of harmony. And so this is about being successful and being noticed, because we all notice that beautiful hummingbird as they fly through our garden, and we just watch in awe. Well, you may not know it, but people are watching you in awe. You don't know that you're being recognized for the beautiful soul light that's within you. So that's the first card. It flew out like a hummingbird. The next one, I love this. I'm going to, it's kind of a ferret-looking creature, which I used to have a couple ferrets. Okay, this is 3 of Wands. Come on, camera. Okay, this has beautiful colors in it, but for some reason it almost looks monotone in this picture on the video. Anyway.
A seal on it?
It's like a ferret or a what
Oh,
are they
ferret.
called?
Right. Yeah. Meerkat.
I think the tail's too long for the meerkat. I think it's
Oh.
not. God bless it. It's a ferret minx. Maybe you little minx. Constance, you little minx. Okay, so Three of Wands. Again, here's that very inspirational energy, and this. Oh my gosh, so he is looking at the moon, and this beautiful little bat is flying by. And bats are all about that keen perception. They read energies very well. And so, and then the three, we're building almost like community. Anyways, this Three of Wands is about you following a path. What is in your heart that you wish to manifest or desire? And the Three of Wands also suggests that you can't always do it alone. So you may have to either bring in a partner or at least chalk it out with someone of the same interests or the same knowledge before you move over. In typical Rider-Waite, that's waiting for your ship to come in. But I think in this cute little image, it's the waiting. You don't have to wait anymore. You're following this bat, which is like you being divinely led towards your purpose. So that's a green light to go, whatever you're trying to manifest right now. So, okay, this next card says you're in great company. Pull back to propel forward. Interesting. So there's this like Three of Wands waiting for that ship to come in, so to speak, but then they move forward. So be prepared to move forward with something. But the stepping back part is make sure you're stepping back, really assessing, be very meticulous about what you want to manifest. And before you know it, you're going to be propelled forward. And I picked you a flower. You got Sweet William. It says, gallantry, grant me a single smile. Sweet William, small has form and aspects bright, like the sweet flower that yields great. This says Jove delight. Does that make sense to you? All right, well, we'll just say that yields joy and delight.
Joy and delight.
Abraham Callie, but Jove.
Yeah, as you were reading her, she put in the chat something that just, I'm so sorry. She lost her daughter unexpectedly a few weeks ago. And so she's starting a business in her daughter's name. And so that's another, and I got that eternal life with the two people walking. And that,
wow.
God bless you, darling. I'm so sorry. Our condolences to you.
Gosh. But I'm happy you're trying to do something in her name.
Yes.
Well, she didn't perhaps like bats, did she? So Constance, if you don't mind, I would love to invite you to join Aley. Aley's here. Ivana and myself on Thursday, because we're going to be doing some mediumship readings. So if you'd like a message, be sure to pop in. So, but again, we are very sorry for your loss, but very happy that you're doing something in her name. And obviously, it's a success. Whatever you're doing, it's going to be a successful endeavor. And obviously, you're not doing that alone. So know that you are not alone. Thank you so much for letting us read for you, Constance. So we appreciate you being here. Okay, next up is, let me go through my list here. Linda.
Okay.
Linda, and then Charlie's next. Charlie, if you're here, speak now or forever hold your peace.
So Jen Bowles said she saw a monarch butterfly today, and she took a video. She wondered if it was a visitor, and I started typing in the chat because that's what I do. And then of course I realized it won't post. So what my first thought was that our monarch, Joe, is now going to be transformed into Kamala, and wants to be transformed and bring us joy. And that's just my thought, and that doesn't have to be yours. But it's almost as though because any butterfly transforms from a caterpillar into this beautiful butterfly. But the word monarch just stuck. I know he's not a monarch, he's not a king, but he is sort of our king right now. So that's what I got. I don't know. I love that question though, and that that share that you did. Thank you. I'd love to hear more. Hi, Garnet. All right. Yeah.
Okay.
I would love.
All right, Charlie. Perfect. So Charlie's here. So we're doing Linda. Next, we'll do Charlie. And Linda would like to know about her gifts.
Yeah, find the beauty in every situation. I love that. Oh, really, Garnet? Well, you guys you have a new, not a monarch, but you have a new prime minister over there. That's a big change.
Oh, do they?
Yes, they do. And he's more of a liberal. And they've stifled for 13 years under the Conservative Party. So, yeah. All right. So I pulled 3 different cards, Linda. The first one I pulled was water element. And it says your deep connection to water and the spirits that dwell within it help you to master love spells and spells of the heart. And it seems to me, Linda, you're a Cancer, which makes a lot of sense. That's the water element. I think I'm right. You just had your birthday. Yeah.
Cancer's rule.
Yeah. And the next, that's right. And isn't it a water sign? Because you are too, Ginger.
I am a Cancer.
Yeah. But that's a water sign, right?
Yes.
Is it? Yeah. Okay. Wanted to make sure. The next thing is you also came in as a crystal child, or you probably given birth to crystal children who have had crystal children. And it says back to love and peace, and how to teach them how to live in unity instead of individuality. So you have the ability to cohesively bring people together and understand that we don't need to be duality. We need to be unified. We need to stand together in order to make things happen. And finally, you got a beautiful card that says you also have a strong ability to trust faith and beyond the limits of possibility in your beliefs and in the unseen, and of course in miracles. And yeah, that's beautiful. So you are a light worker of the highest degree, and that's probably why you're always in the pool too. She's always in her pool, doing pool walking and stuff. So see, you're in your water element. There you go.
All right. A card popped out, and as you were saying about working with love spells, and the Lover's card is what popped out.
Oh, cool.
So, but taking the word lovers out, this is about you coming in alignment with your spiritual purpose. So, because look at all the white butterflies that are around her, and she's embracing, like a mentor, So you could have right now specifically one male spirit guide wanting to work with you, and you just invite him in. Just do that in a meditation. Say, I invite in the one who wishes to work with me in developing my gifts, and just baby steps in getting to know them. Just say, please give me a sign of when you're around. So I know when my guide's around, when I get little tingles on my right side. So, or when like, I think when I feel someone who's crossed over, sometimes I get a feeling all over or in just this one spot. It's like, okay, who's here? So there's the beginning. Okay, second is that you got the Hermit card here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really important to take time to meditate, go within, because the Hermit is all about going in deep and letting that light shine. So building up that inner light, asking to be connected with source energy, call it in, sit there in stillness and just let it happen to you. Don't force it happening. So once you emerge from this, let's say a little bit of a cocoon, you'll be more spiritually enlightened than if you're just go, 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 and just expecting things to happen. Spending just 5 minutes in the morning. Sometimes I'm in a rush, and once I get in my car, first thing I always ask for is protection from archangels Michael and Raphael. Raphael is a protector of travelers. So to protect my sons and myself. But then I'm like literally, good morning, team. Welcome to my day. And I just feel so blessed knowing that I have that, knowing that I can communicate. Every one of us can communicate. We just don't feel that we can or not worthy. They hear us, and you just need to invite them in. And then I got this. It says idyllic times, the garden, paradise. So this is about you planting these spiritual seeds, because within this picture is an owl. And this owl is on her shoulder and putting his wing around her. So this is definitely, owls for me is representing the guides, us, high vibrational being. Owls are wisdom, of course, we know this. And so you definitely have a guide that is willing to work with you and your gifts. And then you'll be planting your spiritual garden. So you'll be going, growing spiritually. And you got this big tree here too. So two things here. And I was just going to say this. Don't forget to ground every day. And she's holding her hands and lights coming out and calling the light. So
there you go.
That's
Beautiful.
what I have for you, dear Linda. And I just got this neat little tingle, and which is telling me like, yep, you're right on.
So. He says she gets white butterflies and it must be her mom. And I said, yeah, that's your mom. Yeah. Your mom is around.
So thank you, Jess.
Yeah.
All right. And then Connie says, thank you for inspirational show. Thank you for being with us. If you haven't left already, thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Tonight. And then let's see what's Amanda say. That is known as spirit touch points, and it is spirit saying to you they want to communicate. And if you're asking, and are asking if you are ready to communicate with them. Yes, yeah.
Great.
So, all right. So that was a wonderful reading. Bye, Wiki. Thank you for popping in. All right. So thank you. And then I said Charlie was next.
Yep.
So let's put up Charlie, and then let me take away Linda. Thank you, Linda, for coming in here. Okay. So we have Charlie and then Leah. I haven't read for Leah in a while either. So
Charlie, I'm sorry to hear that you're needing comfort, but I'm glad you're here, because you know that that's the things we like to do and send to you.
Always a safe space. Always.
It is a safe space. And I have to say that I understand, even though I may not have the same issue as you. Yesterday, I needed an awful lot of comfort. And, I was glad my husband was around to give me hugs. So I get it. All right. So let's see.
Charlie. Fire. Loving all these original names.
I know. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm pulling these cards, and they are wonderful cards. I've used them a couple of times, and they are channeled by they're Master Ascension light codes. They're channeled by Archangel Raphael. And because we're right in the midst of ascension, and in our ascension, it's light codes that are coming into us, and they're being activated so we can vibrate higher. So the first one I got for you is a sacred birthing, and it's so cool because it's like angel within angel within angel, and the wings are there. And it says here, embrace the future. And many of us have been stuck in the past and not very hopeful. We've all had PTSD, but we've also had our own personal issues that we've had to deal with. And this is saying the future is going to be brighter. You just have to hang in there, but you are always divinely protected. And make sure you call in your archangels and angels and your guides. And also, it says connect with your ancestors. So this one here is a connection with the ancestors. And it says here, it's the galactic white horse. And it's almost as if this beautiful horse is riding in with the ancestors on a bareback. And they're saying, come on, you can play with us, even though you're not here yet, because all of us reside in you. We've all had some time that we've needed some comfort, and we're here to comfort you now. Please know that your ancestors love you dearly. And finally, you got Saint Germain, the violet flame, and I love this card. It says, prepare for transformation. So the first card we had was embrace the future, the birthing. The second one was bring in the ancestors. And this is the transformation that comes from that comfort. It's knowing that we are protected no matter what. It's trusting in things to be there for us, even if we're anxious or if things don't look so hot in the world or in our own world. And so meditate on the violet flame, just coming up and around you and embracing you and loving you.
Oh,
yeah.
It's beautiful.
Thank you, Charlie, Sage of Fire.
Oh,
yeah.
Beautiful. Oh,
Okay. Yes, Jay.
Okay, so needing some comfort. Well, I pulled this. It's 6 of water. 6 is that harmony card, and water is all of emotions. And it's some of you are needing comfort that you're missing someone dearly who's near and dear to you. Or you're just going through these nostalgic memories that just sometimes they leave us a little melancholy. But this is such a beautiful image to me. Yeah, so in this image, I'm seeing what I don't know. All of a sudden, okay, I'm sorry. This literally just said to me that Charlie needs some bubbles.
Oh, there you go. And notice they're like orbs.
Need some bubbles.
They're like orbs coming out for you. There
Yes,
you go,
because in this picture, they're not bubbles. I mean, they're not like bubbles from the picture. Are they pearls of wisdom? Are they, like you said, Aley, orbs? So knowing that you're surrounded by loved ones that have crossed over, just know that they are there and they want to help comfort you. And I would like to share that one time I was feeling a little like, oh my God, I need a hug. I need a hug. And I was standing in my spot that I normally stand when I, pray and talk to my guides and everybody. And I'm just like, I need a hug. And I'm like, can I get a group hug? And I literally envisioned like not just a couple, but it seemed like hundreds of angels surrounding me. And I could just feel that energy. I'm already getting goosebumps. Just feel that energy. So if you're missing someone, just ask for a hug and just sit there and then you will feel it. So I don't know if that's why you're needing comfort, but that's what came out in that card. And my next card said, only love may lead. Appreciation, perspective, and resolution. Okay, so if you're feeling of something unresolved, just know that that's a temporary feeling, and this is all in pink. So this is like love, light, unconditional love surrounding you, and somebody's offering you flowers. And I did pick a flower for you, so one moment. Only love may lead. So just keep that love in your heart, and that's going to help you get through anything. Um, and sometimes we cannot resolve things. So ask for that peace to come into your heart, peace of resolution within your heart if you can't have it done physically. And so let me pick the flower for you is a lily. It says majesty and virtue. The lily is an emblem of rare, of many virtues and rare. It's, okay, I'm reading off these. Somebody just, and it's an unknown author. So the lily is an emblem rare of many virtues, good and rare. Okay, well here's
They didn't have a good editor.
yes, but here's a lily for you, and I don't know if that flower means anything to you, but there's your flower. And then I just wanted to read from Kuan Yin for you. This beautiful Kuan Yin. Enter the Jade Temple. Kuan Yin in her temple of peaceful jade causes all conflict and elevate to a higher peaceful resolution. The resolution and healing of the situation that is concerning you is already underway. You are being asked to begin to feel this relief to the resolution now, so you can more readily melt into the divine solution and blessing of peace from beloved Kuan Yin. So pretty much better said than what I was trying to say here. Resolution. Don't let that physical resolution lower your energy. Just keep that love and light in your heart, and it defeats all. So so Charlie, I hope those messages meant something to you. Aley, those were beautiful messages.
Yeah, yours were too. Absolutely.
So,
yeah.
Thank you. So
you're still healing from surgery, Charlie. Okay. Yeah, we love you. We love you so much. Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Lilies are peace. Hi, Jules. All right. Okay. So, all right. Well, I think somebody from the other side is also trying to help you with your healing, Charlie. That's what I'm getting. All right. So it is 8:09. How are you feeling, Aley?
Okay. How many? We have 5 left. Is that or 6? 4 left?
We do. We have. Well, we do. Brendan, if we're getting tired, Brendan can wait. He got.
Oh no, Brendan's fine.
Okay.
No,
and then okay, and then we have Leah. We have T-Lynn and Jessica. Jess, if she wants a reading, I offered a reading.
I don't think she said she wanted one, but
yeah, she said
she may have changed her mind.
To the new people first. Yeah. So we'll see how we're feeling, and then we'll check back with her.
Sure.
All right. So we have Leah. And then we'll do Brendan. We'll do T-Lynn. Sorry, Brendan, I'm going to do you last today. So we'll do Leah, then T-Lynn.
Okay.
All right. Hi, Leah. Leah, are you still here, love? Let me do a roll call here. Okay. Yeah, because she said lilies are peace.
Yeah.
Let me see if I missed anything.
All right, Leah. My first card that I have is they're reminding you that your fierce compassion for others is absolutely regal. Look at this beautiful animal, and it's like it's dressed up in regal regalia. And so it's saying that there's nothing more wonderful than having your blessing and kindness because you are a light worker extraordinaire. So it's reminding you to love yourself as well and have compassion for yourself. The second one is transmutation, and that's you working with your divine energies in order to transmute sort of lead into gold. I mean, it's like alchemical. And so, you're working at it. And I love this. It's like a workroom for an astrologer or an astronomer, because it's like the top of it is open and you can see the stars and you know what the possibilities are. And
deck.
they're saying the offerings that you give, whether they be in a chat or they be in the real world, are really, really wonderful. And it show a beautiful wooded path and the light there as you go down this wooded path. I just get this overall sense from all of these cards that you are walking the right path to offer others transmutation and love with the compassion that you have in your heart. So don't forget that, my dear.
I'm loving that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to just pull one more card. So Leah is a bit of a magical person herself?
She is. She's pretty
Oh.
magical. Yeah, she's pretty magical.
Well, on that note, I'm going to pull a cute little dragon card for her. Okay, so the first card I got was this absolutely beautiful star card. And look at it. I mean, we were talking about magical. That's probably why it got my attention.
Gorgeous.
So this star energy, so I feel like you may be what I feel I am sometimes, is that fae from another dimension, another galaxy, another whichever, just how she's sitting outside the palace. It's almost like the kingdom of creator, and she's the magical fairy that just blesses everybody, all who enter. That's the feeling I get here. Then we've got the Knight of Swords. Oh, you got some dragon energy too. Oh, well, I got 2 dragon energies then. Knight of Swords. So, knights, they love to quest. They're on a quest. They're on an adventure. And this one, like, I'm on the quest for the truth. So it's like you fight for the truth. You fight for what you know is right. And that comes through in this card. And you ride upon that dragon because he's your protector as we all need to be protected as we're light workers. And oh, I thought it was somebody trying to give them a cup of coffee. It's a bird with a message. So while you're questing and while you're fighting for what's right, you have a messenger here. So I wonder if we can get that message. Hang on, let me do something real quick. A message. I need a message. Okay. And then while I'm getting that message, I pulled a flower for you. You got the garden heliotrope. It's prettier than it looks on my camera. Devotion and dreams fulfilled. How interesting that I pulled that, and then you've got like the dragon of devotion and the fairy for dream, and the star for dreams fulfilled. It says the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams, and that was Eleanor Roosevelt. So I would like to know what this little messenger has to say for Leah. What message is meant for Leah to hear while she's on this beautiful quest? Oh, there it is. There it is. 6 of Earth. All right. This white stag is all about like that spiritual nobility. And look how high his antlers reach. So that is one of the highest connections you have with spirit right here. And so this is just a confirmation, I think, of what you already know. You have that divine connection, and that connection creates harmony. And anybody who are around you feel that harmony. And you are, as the light worker, are here to create harmony upon this earth, as we all light workers are. And then the little magical dragon I pulled is the playmate. So I think that also your guides, much like mine, love to play with me. I mean, I really feel like they tease me, because some of the thoughts I have in my head that I'm like really giving myself a hard time or teasing myself. Why would I do that? I think it's coming from my guides. They like to tease me. So, but I think too, this is about enjoying the process of your transformation and your transition, your transformation into this spiritual journey. So don't forget to enjoy the process and have fun with it. So
that dragon is just so darn adorable. It
it's
looks like a dog.
all right, Leah. I hope those messages spoke to you. And thank you for letting us read for you tonight. So, all right, we have Joyful Journey. Jen, are you still here, my dear? It's been a while.
Andre wonders if he can ask a question, but
is that okay
I'm not
with you?
If somebody isn't here that we're not going to do, we could take him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So hang in there, and
we've been here over an hour, Andre, so that's why.
Yeah.
Like we just started 15 minutes ago. So.
And then I haven't seen Joyful in a while.
Okay.
So then let me ask. Okay, so Jess, you don't want a reading tonight then? How about make sure that I get to read for you in the next live? I would love to do a reading for you. So, Andre, if you're still here, because I see that you retracted your messages. If you're still here, say I'm here, and then we'll do a reading for you.
Yeah. So, he said, okay, thanks. So hopefully, what do you want? Is it about a person, hon? Put your question in so we can know.
Yeah. Do you have a question or just want a message from Spirit?
Yeah. Tell us what your question is, because it would be easier for you to type it in than for us to go back and try to find it. Okay?
Right.
Sure.
All right. And then okay.
Just a question? You just want to ask a question?
Okay. Okay. And then T-Lane, if you're still here. Pop in. Okay. All right. So Andre.
You just want a general reading. Okay. We can do that. We can sure do that. I'm
going to switch gears for Andre. Okay. And thank you for popping in, Andre. And don't forget, everyone, to also go over and let me put the link in. Make sure we are subscribed to Aley, Heart and Soul Connected. Aley has the most wonderful content. I mean, you're just very expansive, it's not just a one road show with you. You have so many wonderful topics. All right, let me get that over here.
Okay, Andre, I get it. We get it. He loves a person but never told him because he's afraid. Does David have romantic feelings?
Oh, one of those questions. Let's see.
Okay. I get it. I get it. Let's see.
All right.
I think sometimes the worst words that could come out of somebody's mouth when you love is, I just want to be friends. Oh, but I don't. I want it to be more. So yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
All right. There's Aley's link. Everybody, if you haven't already.
Yeah. All right. So let's pull some cards for you. Oh. Well.
All right.
All right. So I got some interesting cards for you, Andre. The first card I got is Cupid's arrow. So we can tell it's you that really has feelings for David. It says love is the air, and Cupid with his arrow. There couldn't be anything more validating than that. It is a bit of a challenge. It says David might be a bit of a challenge. I'm getting that perhaps he had another relationship and he's still kind of missing that person a little bit. But I believe that, if he can become disconnected and detached, that the puzzle pieces will start to fit together. So don't be in a rush, I think. Don't be in a rush. It's all going to work itself out, but you can't move too fast. There are risks involved always when you tell someone that you care about them. And it's hard to trust fate. It is a game, because love is a game of chance anyway. We don't really ever really know, even when we have someone validate to us that that person cares for us. But I'm getting that, it's a possibility, and not to give up on that possibility. It looks like it's really interesting. And I get unity. So I think you could unify together and to be a couple, because, you know, you got two people and you come together and it's one, and you could become a couple with this person. But I'm just wanting you to know it is a toss of the dice. This is what the energies are telling me right now today. And if nothing changes, it's possible that it's fine, but we have to remember that. Thank you for your question and good luck.
Yeah. And also, we know, like she said, the key word was today. So maybe in a week or so, energies can change. And so let me, because of odd shaped cards, I'm trying to think. Okay, what do we need to know about Andre and David? Andre and David, one more time. Ooh, wait. These are such awkward cards. I cannot shuffle. All right. Then I can't pick them up. Goodness sakes. Okay. So the first card that I got, so I asked specifically, what is the energy between Andre and David? So I'm trying to go get. Okay. So what I got here in the image, I'm going about the image, is so I feel like, Andre, this energy is you and this energy is David. And I feel like David himself is and I'm saying this too, this was my confirmation. I think David is or has gone through some very hardships, and whether it's been with other relationships or just hardships in themselves. And so right now is not the time to act upon it, but you can be a friend right now, because you want to be a support right now for him, to get him to recognize you a little more on that deeper level. I just feel like in this image, he's very preoccupied with something right now, some deep matters that right now, as of today, is not the right timing for that connection. But then and like as Aley said, because then I get the Prince of Cups. So this is all about what I call the knight in shining armor, you know.
Right.
Well, it may be one day, as long as you are just you just keep your energy light around him. He may surprise you one day and ask you out. So just never pressing.
Stay open.
Yeah.
Stay open.
Yeah, because if he feels pressed, then he's gonna stay closed up. So when he starts feeling like he can talk to you about anything, and you know, just do little things to make him smile every day, you know, and that will kind of free his mind of what's heavy on the mind. And then what did I get? Interesting. I got, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are reunited. For love transcends space and time. This makes me think that it's possible you two had a relationship in a past life. That's what this card is making me feel like. And maybe that's why you feel drawn to him at this time. But right now, I just say you be you, and let him recognize you, and you just flash him smiles. just be lighthearted, and don't you know, as long as he's not feeling pressure, it's a possibility. I'm going to say too, it's a possibility. So Andre, thank you for letting us read for you tonight. So all right, so T. Lynn wants are you good for one more?
Yes, it was so cute. Leah says, Andre, you fell into a den of girlfriends. I love it. We're always supportive.
Yes. Absolutely. So so please come back and let us know what's going on. We'd love to know. And just, you can do like a spiritual check-in every so often. I wouldn't go around asking every week energies change often, but if you go asking the same question tomorrow, you might get the same answer, and that'll be kind of disappointing. So wait a couple weeks and ask again about that. But you're welcome to come back and ask about anything in the meantime. So all right, we're going to do one last reading. Brendan, I'm sorry.
We can do Brendan afterwards. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right, we'll do T-Lynn and then
Brendan.
Brendan and Joyful Journey. If she comes in, we'll do it next time. So another love connection. No, what's to say? Connection between instability of my living situation and the uptick of my medium. Okay, one or the other. T-Lynn. Oh, for Pete's sakes. All right, I'll pull a card for each situation. How's that?
That's interesting.
All right, living situation and mediumship experiences. Living situation.
All right. Oh, wow.
What'd you got?
Okay, here we go, T-Lynn. The first card I got was that you are a way shower, and that you are meant to be different, so you may show others the way by awakening to and living your truth. And so you're right in the middle of this situation. You have to worry about yourself. But in the meantime, you're attracting a mediumship experiences for a very important reason. And so there is a link there. And I think what it's saying is it's a distraction for you from what you're going through in order to help you along, so to speak, and not be worried about this. The second card I have is claircognizance, which I have, so I understand what it is. It's a strong sense of intuition, getting sudden insights or realizations that serve as a tool for navigating your life full of complexities. So you're going to start having this knowing, and I think the spirits that are coming to you are maybe trying to point you in a direction where you find your living space, and you find where you truly are meant to be, and you find your calling. And guess what? It's a tribe mission. I love this. A tribe mission. And it says here, you're meant to start and build a purpose-driven community who respect your expertise, stand with your principles, and create change. So whether or not you want to have your own channel because you are in this community, but each of us who have channels also have what we would call separate community, because not everybody is on every community page. But you are a very strong spiritual person. And so it's showing you've got the mediumship. You have created that. Use your claircognizance is telling you have those abilities. And so they're coming in. Oh, okay, good. Good. Okay.
Okay.
Good night.
Yeah. All right. My cards were being stubborn. Okay.
Your cards are a riot tonight. It's like, whoa, you got to work for it, girl.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, one person, they were flying out all over the place, and one other one, they didn't want to answer at all.
Yeah.
All right. So first of all, living situation. So I feel here, look, she was trapped once, but that door is opening for her. And because she's got angel wings, and like Aley said, just ask your guides to be guided to the place that is meant for your best and highest good. But so you won't be trapped where you are for long if you're feeling trapped, So that's what this is telling me, and not to overthink it too. Don't overthink it. Just keep manifesting what you want. I pulled the card of abundance and plenty, so it's like in the right timing, you will have what you need to be able to move. Look at elephants in this.
Does she have does she have four arms and hands?
She sure does.
Well, see, it's out of your hands right now, really. But it also shows you have multiple gifts, I think.
Yeah.
That's a cool card.
Yeah. Okay, so as far as your mediumship gift, okay, so we got death and rebirth in this one.
Oh,
Darkness and light. This is as above, so below. This is
mhm.
you got this tree behind you, which for me is just ancestral energy, but big
Yeah,
ancestral
big
energy.
energy.
And
Yeah.
then let me read real quick. You got two jaguars here. I have to read the jaguar energy for you because it's great. Mystery, power, confidence, and grace. You are an old soul. Walk through life with confidence and grace, and you have the ability to create your dreams. So, you are a manifester, and so really think about what you want to manifest and be specific. But this big tree just confirmed the old soul here. So,
Yeah.
ancestral energy. And then I asked for one more card for your mediumship, and it said you got the portal card. So awakening consciousness.
Yeah. Look
So
at that.
very
Amanda wonders what deck those cards are from. Are they all from the same, except that other one?
these are
Yeah.
ugh, Priestess of Light.
Okay.
I absolutely love the artwork in this deck, and it's a powerful deck. I don't like to buy things that say priestess,
Yeah, I
but oh
get it.
my
No, I
gosh,
get it.
the artwork is why I bought it, and I am not disappointed. And the messages are very powerful. So,
Yeah.
T. Lynn, you got something going on, sweetie.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Something going on. All right.
Mhm.
So thanks, T. Lynn. I'm glad we read for her. I think I missed her last time.
Oh,
So,
yeah. Yeah.
Brendan, are you still awake? Brendan, let me tell you. Brendan made the most wonderful stir fry hibachi for me tonight. And
Ooh.
I mean, I helped. I chopped the ginger and the garlic, but I mean,
Yeah.
he literally, when I
Me
got
too.
home, he's had the vegetables chopped and sauce made and rice ready, and it was so good. It was like better than the hibachi place. So I just wanted to.
Brendan, what a great son you are. I
I
love
am
that.
blessed. I am
Yeah.
blessed. I
You are
am.
blessed. Yes.
I
And he's
say it every
always
day.
here for you for your shows. He's a very supportive
If
guy.
he's
Thank you.
never here, he's at work. So
Well, that's okay, but he's
yeah,
here watching us
that's what I
or
mean. So
listening. Yeah.
he is
Yeah.
here, and the only
Okay.
thing that keeps him from being here is work. So
Mhm.
anyway, let's see.
Hmm. Oh, Brendan. All right. So the first
Okay, he
card I
wants
get.
to know about the energy about his. He's in a senior year in college, so he would like to
Okay.
know the energy about that.
So I see big changes coming in, and it says it's going to happen within the next 6 months. And
Ooh,
it says there's a transformation coming in, a new beginning, and there's going to be a finding of your inner truth, something that you may not have realized. It doesn't mean you're going to change your major or anything, but it might
right.
be that some other thing is going to be also interesting to you. That's kind of how I'm reading it. So you get the Light of Wands. It says, make sure that you slow down, make sure that you focus. And sometimes it will seem like there's a lot of delays or stalls, but it's waiting for this energy to come in to align you for where you need to be. So try and be as patient as you can without asking for patience, if you know what I mean, because we don't ever want to ask for patience. But it looks like the solar energy. But wait till you hear what the final card is. It is a Wheel of Fortune, decisive moment. And so it says here, good luck, expansion, fortune, change, fate. I don't know. Would you be looking for, or maybe you're going to work where you are. Are you looking for a place to intern or a place to go to
He
work?
actually
Maybe.
got accepted for internship.
Okay. Okay. These people, I believe, are going to really like you and may want to keep you. I don't know. But it's your choice because it's spinning the wheel of fortune that tells you
Love
whether it's.
that.
You've got some good 6 months or more ahead, Brendan.
Yeah,
Yes,
love those
yes.
cards too, Aley.
Uh-huh.
Those are nice cards. Okay, so I got for Brendan Seven of Pentacles. So, Brendan, this is all about you have spent these last forever years prepping for this senior year, for the end of this senior year, and you have planted all the seeds, and they are they are blooming as we speak.
Mm-hmm.
And they're almost ripe for picking. So this year might require just a little more patience in certain areas. But she is up at the top of the tree, and looks like she's already picked an apple and put it and sliced it. And she's like, "Look at this. This is nice." So we're almost ready. So, and then I got the star, which is about wishes coming true. But look at this image. This is a unique star. She's a tree.
Oh, she is.
Gosh, so this is about you deep. You're digging in deep. You planted your seeds.
Aligning.
Your roots are growing deep. So you preparing for that future, and as Aley said, becoming in alignment with that and your purpose. And then stars are like I said, about transformations and wishes come true. And then I got the page of fire here. I mean, wow, this year is going to be
heating up.
Whoa. This dragon just hatched from this egg, ready with that creativity, that passion, ready to go. So by the end of this senior year, your fire, your passions are just going to be just on point, and beginning of a new phase of your adulthood. And pretty soon I won't be able to call you my man cub anymore.
It's all right, Mama. He'll never really always go completely away.
And I could not help myself to ask about the energy of love. And I pulled the King of Staves. Okay, Staves, that's that passionate energy. So this is fire, passionate energy. Is it a bird or a butterfly? Birds. Okay, so I feel like there's, you're being divinely guided towards your passions, and being king of wands, or like that, master of ideals and ideas, and just. So I really don't know if this is about your love life, but this is about you growing into your own person, your own being, your own master being. So this is, and look at, he's come out of the woods here. So so you can put all those years behind you. You're going to be starting a new path, and you're going to do it with such intellect and passion. So again, whether this is it, because I've asked about your love energy, this is just a good card, period. So love or life, love and life. This is just the best card you can get there. So
that's awesome.
All right. So that is going to do it for tonight. So Alicia, I'm so sorry. We're just ending our show, but be sure to catch Aley, when are you going to be on next?
I think I'm on tomorrow, but definitely on Wednesday. I'll be on Heart and Soul. Okay. But you're on Thursday night, right? Thursday night with Ivana.
Thursday night. Let's see if I can, if it'll do this right. Okay. So if you haven't already, here's Aley's link. Please subscribe to her channel. She's on much more than I am. And now that I've started work, let's see how this goes. But I am on with Ivana Intuitive on Thursday, Alicia. So if you want to come back on Thursday at 7 p.m. as well as hitting Aley's on Wednesday, I will make sure you get a reading for sure. So just put in the chat if I don't say, I know I'll remember you, but just say, remember me. So I just want to take the time. First of all, Aley, thank you. I know.
Thank you. I had a great time.
Kind of whoosh. So I hope this was a little bit of a reprieve for you.
It was.
And it was a perfect ending to my day. I had a wonderful day, and I just want to thank everybody for joining in with us, sharing space. As I said before, this space I would like everyone to feel safe here. This is always a safe place and a sacred space. So all are welcome, as long as your energy is all of love and light. So bubbles. Okay. Oh, Jess said I should do more bubbles. So let me do bubbles one more
Okay.
time.
There you go.
I try to keep them away from everything. I protect my car a little bit. And
Awesome.
I love bubbles, and that's the inner child in me, and that's the way I keep in touch with my inner child.
That's cool. That's very
I
cool.
get so excited when I'm doing dish and a little tiny bubble will come out of the dish soap. So anyway, so everybody, I want to bid you a beautiful rest of your week, and I'm going to bid you fae blessings, and y'all get a fairy butt too. Bye.